Hello. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing very, very well. I wanted to do a little fun one, a little spicy one, see what comes out here. We are going to do a pick a card about how you express your sexuality. So I thought this would be very interesting and very fun. Okay. All right. So we are going to do a pick a card. All right. Oh, I want to let you guys know that I am open for personal readings. So if you are feeling that need, that desire, that call, that guidance, like for that need for guidance or clarity, advice, insight on your current situation, that information is below. Also, if you would like a chance to win a free personal reading, like the video, subscribe, and comment your name and your birth date down below. Okay. All right. So pile number one, we've got pleasure. Okay, pile number one is number 40, pleasure. Pile number two is sex, number 44. And pile number three is massage, number 34. Pile number one is pleasure. Pile number two is sex. And pile number three is massage. So however you would like to decide, let's get into it. Pile number one, how do you express your sexuality? Oh, did a card just fall? So the strength card already flew out. So I feel like that's a sense of like, you know what you want, like you're not ashamed of it. But let's see. Pile number one. How does my pile number one express their sexuality? How does pile number one express their sexuality? How does pile number one express their sexuality? Oh, okay. So I feel like there's a sense of you are very patient. You are very like calm and slow. You like to take your time. There is no rush here. I also feel like you may be, I feel funny, but you may be the type that like gets off on like thinking about like making babies and stuff like that, about like having a family and stuff. I feel like that's kind of like what turns you on, is like knowing that we could create a family. Like it seems like your sexuality is like very intimate, which it all is, you know what I mean? But I feel like you're very much slow. There is no rush. Like, let's take our time. I feel like there is a very much a balance to your sexuality. Like, I want to please you and I want you to please me. There's a sense of we're both going to get what we need out of this. All right. How does pile number one express their sexuality? How does pile number one express their sexuality? How does pile number one, I feel like you're very patient. You're very, very patient. It's like, take your time, baby. We've got all the time in the world. I feel like you're the type that it's like, it has to, like, for you to really be into it, it's got to like start with like text messages during the day. And it's got to be like little like eye contact and a little, flirtiness and like, like it's got to be like strung out, you know what I mean? Like it's got to be like a strung out experience. It's not fast at all. Okay. Pile number one. How does pile number one express their sexuality? Ooh, yes. You very, very much are like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm hearing. Like, you may like to have sex outside, okay? You may be the type that, this is like very, like you want to have like long-term commitment. You're not somebody that sleeps around, or you don't enjoy sleeping around. That's not what really gets you off here. There's a sense of loyalty as well. Like when you really connect with somebody, you want to connect with them and only them. Okay, like this, like you do this for the long term. Like when you are sleeping, oh my gosh, yes. I also get this sense that either you kind of like to be in control, or you like the other person, like maybe the masculine person, to really take control, to like okay, this is like making me freaking blush, guys. Yeah, I feel like there is a sense of, this is like waiting, this is like a sense of waiting for like things to happen. So it's like, I want things to stretch out. I don't want it to be fast. I want it to be slow. I want like to feel everything. I don't want to rush here. There is no rushing cards in here. There is nothing about fast moving energy at all. Everything takes time. Everything is very slow. Everything is like deep. Okay, I feel like there is this sense though of like at some point it may get a little emperorish, you know, like you may like to take control at times. Okay, maybe not like, maybe this isn't all the time, but sometimes you are like, get on the bed, I'm about to give it to you, you know what I mean? How does my pile number 1 express their sexuality? Yeah, interesting. So I feel like this is very much like, okay, how do I say this? Okay, it's very much like it turns you on to think about, I'm gonna start asking the question like, what turns you on? Okay, that's how I'm gonna keep going with this. But I feel like there's this sense of thinking about the things that you guys could have in the future, the things you could create in the future is like what really gets you going. Like I said, like making babies, or the life you guys could create together, the love and the romance you guys get to have together. But it's like, I don't know, it feels like almost like, how do I say this? It's just like almost like thick and gooey. Like you just want to be able to stretch it out, okay? Now, I feel like this is a sense of, you do have pretty direct communication. You know what you like, and you like to know what your other person is thinking. You want to, like, I feel like there's a sense of, you guys talk and communicate when you're having sex. Like there's, yeah, you guys conversate. There's a sense of like back and forth conversation here. Is there more than one card? No. Okay. Yeah, there is this sense of like there is communication here whenever you are like, when you are having sex. Okay, how is my pile number 1? What is, yes, you do like very, very like nurturing energy, very grounded. Like I said, you may like to have sex outside. You may like to have like sex on the floor, or like, I'm hearing in the car, maybe. Like you like to have sex in different places. You want to have sex with a person that you're deeply in tune with, like somebody that you would consider your divine counterpart here, somebody that truly gets you. I don't feel like my pile number 1 is really the type to sleep around, and if you do, it's like it's not as enjoyable. What turns on my pile number 1? What turns on my pile number 1? What turns on my pile number 1? Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. Passionate, slow, romantic, sensual kind of energy. You're not the type to rush. Like you are not the type to be in your head like, oh, am I taking too long? Or like wanting them to hurry up, like, oh, come on, just get done. You know, you're not that type at all. Like I feel like you really feel into it. You enjoy it. You express what you need. You express what you want. There's a sense of conversation and connection verbally when you're having sex. Honestly, I'm not seeing, which is interesting, but there are no cup cards out here. What turns on my pile number 1? Yeah, now we've got the King and Queen of Swords and the King and Queen of Pentacles here. Like, you really want somebody that is on your level. You want somebody that can almost like, that I'm hearing read your mind, but there's a sense of, I want to have that where we can communicate, where we understand each other, where we hear each other, where we are really connecting, like we get each other, for you to really get into it, for you to really enjoy the pleasure here. Okay. Yeah, you don't rush at all. You don't rush at all, pile number one. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, I do want to say, pile number one, you also know how to please yourself. Like, even if you don't have a partner with you, like, you know how to please yourself. And I feel like you're not the type to just like rub it out real quick, let me just get it over with. But it's very much like, let me see if I can enjoy this. Maybe you even make like pleasuring yourself like a spiritual practice. Maybe you make, instead of like, let me just get this over with and rub this out, it's more of like, how can I enjoy this? How can I make this how can I make this last? How can I really pull out all the pleasure out of this? Ooh wee, pile number one. All right, pile number two. If you chose the Sex card, this is for you. What turns on my pile number two? How do they express their sexuality? What turns them on? I just seen the Devil card. So maybe like some kinky stuff going on here, pile number two. Pile number two, what turns on my pile number two? What turns on my pile number two? What turns on my pile number two? How do they express their sexuality? What turns on my pile number two? How do they express their sexuality? Yeah, ooh wee. Okay, so I do want to say that you may like younger people as well, boy or girl. You may like younger people as well. You like somebody with a very youthful energy, somebody that maybe you may like sleeping with people you just met. Okay, I feel like you like younger people and you don't mind maybe sleeping with somebody even if you haven't known them forever. Yeah, you definitely do like that equal give and take though. Now, I feel like you like to receive a little more than you like to give, and that's okay, no judgment. What turns on my pile number two? What turns on my pile number two? What turns on my pile? Oh, I feel like you may like to be tied up. I feel like you may, and I seen that Devil card and I knew there was some freaky shit going on here, pile number two, but I feel like you may like to be tied up. What turns on my pile number two? You may also, oh my goodness, pile number two, you may be the type to like want to watch yourself in the mirror. Okay, you may want to watch you or the person in the mirror as well, or be tied up or something like that. We're onto some kinky stuff here, pile number two. I feel like you like to watch yourself in the mirror. I feel like you are very confident in the bedroom as well. Either you're very confident in knowing that you can please somebody else, or you're very confident in knowing what pleases you. Like, you're confident that you're very confident. You're very confident in the bed. I know what I'm doing. I'm pretty experienced at this. I'm pretty assured that I can get you what you need. Okay, pile number two. So I feel like pile number two, you do, I am getting that you do like younger people here, I feel like you do like maybe a little romance, okay? I feel like there is a sense of like you don't maybe necessarily really need to know somebody on a deep level to still enjoy sex with them, okay? I feel like there is this sense of you don't necessarily need a deep emotional attachment to really get turned on and to really have good sex with somebody, okay? I feel like you do. I feel like there is this sense of I want to be able to enjoy your company. I want to be able to have fun with you. Okay, how does my pile number 2 express their sexuality? How does my pile number 2 express their sexuality? Oh, you may even like people from the past. Are you the type that doubles back? Are you that type that doubles back? Pile number 2, I feel like you are. You're the type that likes to double back sometimes. And if I've already slept with them, I might as well do it again. Yeah, I feel like you're the type that's like, I've grown up with this person. Maybe I slept with them when we were younger and I might as well sleep with them. Now, I feel like there is this sense of, okay, so there is this sense of, I'm willing to sleep with people that I've just met, and I can get into it and I can really enjoy myself even with people that I've just met, but I also enjoy double back around to people I've already slept with. Okay, what turns on my pile number 2? What turns on my pile number 2? Other than these mirrors and this bondage stuff, yeah, I feel like you like somebody that you can teach. You like somebody that's willing to learn. You like somebody that you can teach how you like it. Okay. What turns on my pile number 2? I feel like you like somebody, I feel like it turns like when somebody is curious and is like adventurous in bed as well, okay? I feel like there is the 3 of Wands here, which is interesting. So I feel like there is this sense of, there is a little bit of patience here as well. But I feel like pile number 2, like you don't necessarily need to like stretch things out here. I feel like you have a lot of options. Okay, what turns on my pile number 2? What turns on my pile number 2? Now this is interesting. I feel like you're the type that likes to help people, that likes to like make somebody feel good when they're feeling down. Like you're the type that's like, oh, maybe they just lost somebody, maybe they just got divorced or they just broke up. Let me see if I can take their mind off of it. What turns on my pile number 2? What turns on my pile number 2? What turns on my pile number 2? Oh, interesting. Which, this is funny. I feel like this is, okay, this is what I'm getting. Like, you kind of like to have sex in all different places of your house. And you may also be the type that doesn't mind other people watching. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you may be the type that you may get turned on by like watching like porn while you're like getting into it. You may like to watch other people doing it, and it gonna get you in the mood. That's what turned you on. I mean, most people are kind of turned on by porn, but okay. What turns on my pile number 2? What turns on my pile number 2? Yeah, you are definitely somebody that is very, very confident, and you also get turned on by other people that are confident. Somebody that, you know, is passionate, somebody that is bold, somebody that's willing to try something new here. Okay, somebody that is sure of themselves, somebody that's not really questioning questioning themselves. Do I look good? Did I do that right? Am I moving the right way? Is the right look on my face? Like, you like somebody that like is confident in what they're doing because you're confident in what you're doing. Interesting. Okay, so I'm so curious to see what comes out with pile number 3. I am so curious to see what comes out. Okay, so let me know if that resonated and let me know what pile you picked. Okay, and pile number 3, if you chose the massage one, let's see what turns on my pile number 3. What turns on my pile number 3? What turns on my pile number 3? How do they express their sexuality? I feel like you are the type that does like to get massages. Like, you like to like rub each other down. Maybe you're the type that likes to get in the bath together or get in the shower and like, you know, I feel like yeah, I feel like you are the type that does like massages and like candlelight, and you know, you may be the type that likes to like maybe have sex in the dark, or just like candles, or just have like very little light on. Maybe even you like having sex to like with like music on and stuff like that too. I mean, who doesn't? Music absolutely helps. Okay, what turns on my pile number 3? What turns on my pile number 3? Ooh, justice. Interesting. So I think you do like it fair. Okay, you do like it fair. Like, if you get off, I get off. We're not just, you know what I mean? Like, if you put in some work, I'll put in some work. Yeah, okay, you do, I feel like, I feel like you like, you kind of like being pursued here. Like, you kind of, you want to, like, I feel like you're the type that like almost wants to see how bad do you want to have it. Like, you want to see somebody get to the point to where they're like, damn it, go get in that bed. Like, you want to see, like, I feel like, oh my goodness, how do I say this? Like, damn, okay, I don't know how to say this. Like, you want to see somebody put in the work. Like, once you get in the bed, it's like, okay, I'm gonna put in some work, you're gonna put in some work, we're gonna enjoy this. But there's this sense of, I want to see how bad you want it. I want to see how crazy it makes you. Is that kind of weird? We got the Wheel of Fortune as well. I don't know where that falls in that. I don't know. But, okay, what turns on my pile? Yeah, okay, you may like trying new experiences. You may be like trying new things. You also may be the type that likes threesomes or likes other energies around, whether that's on the TV or whatever. But you may also be the type that is open to threesomes. Not that you necessarily like love having threesomes, because that kind of seems like a lot of work, but you may be the type that is a little open to it. Maybe you like kissing other people, like you're willing to like make out with a few people or something like that. But I feel like you do like to try new things. Like, you do like to try new things here, pile number 3. Like, oh, here we go. I feel like you definitely like the taboo things. Like, you like the things, maybe like getting tied up or spanked or choked or whatever. I'm gonna have to put this as like not for children. But yeah, I feel like you do like the kinky things here. You like the things that like, you don't want anybody to know. Okay, like you don't want anybody to know. I feel like you are the type that will like go to like the sex store and like get toys and outfits and like dress up and like role play. That is you, pile number 3, role play. You like the role play here. Yeah, you do like the balance, the equal give and take here. You like being able to like be the dominant one and then the submissive one, and being able to switch roles with somebody. I feel like you do like somebody that is a little soft, somebody that you can trust, somebody you know that's not going to take it too far here. Okay, I feel like you do like that there is communication, that you can communicate with somebody. Okay, pile number 3. What turns on my pile number 3? Oh yes, you as well. Like I feel like there's this sense of, and I'm not sure if I'm coming up with the right words here, but it's like, how bad do you want it? I want to see you get squirmy and wiggly, like where you just can't sit still anymore. Like I just want to see you like want to jump out of your skin and do it. Like I want to like teasing almost. Like I want to tease the hell out of you until you've gone freaking mad. Yeah, you may also like younger people as well, or you may like to be the younger person. You may like older people, but I feel like for some of you that goes the other way. You may like younger girls as well. Okay, what turns on my pile number 3? What turns on my pile number 3? Ooh-wee. I feel like you definitely... Okay. I feel like you're the type, it's like we're gonna go all in, we're gonna put a lot into it, but I feel like your sex may not last that long. Like you may not be the type that has sex like all night long, but you put in all the passion, all the energy in for like a good hour or so. Okay, yeah, I feel like there is like you know how to get the thing done pretty fast. Although I feel like you are pretty kinky here, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there is a lot of excitement, a lot of passion, a lot of fun and enjoyment with you in the bedroom. I mean, I feel like you are very, very fun in the bedroom. I feel like I feel like you may put in a lot of energy and a lot of effort, so it like you don't last all night long. Like I feel like my pile number 1 does. I feel like it gets hot and steamy real fast. It gets hot and steamy real fast. I feel like you tease the hell out of them. And then it's like you have like drove them so mad inside that it's like they can't help it. They're hot, they're heavy, it's time to go. Okay. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. I feel like there's this sense of you can read your partner's mind. You can read your partner's mind, like in a way. There's this sense of like you can look at them and like, I don't know, there's this sense of like, yeah, like you see right through them. You know what they need. You feel what they need here. Okay, what turns on my pile number 3? 5 of Swords. I don't know if overthinking turns you on here, but I feel like this could be a little self-sacrificing energy. Like maybe you kind of get turned on by somebody that is willing to like please you, that gets enjoyment over just pleasing you. Yeah. I feel like that could absolutely be it. Like you want, like you enjoy somebody that enjoys pleasing you. But I also feel like you're the type to really tease the hell out of them. Like you will come out with like maybe sexy outfits on or stuff like that, and like tease the hell out of them to where, you know, they are just like a freaking wild animal here. Okay, so I feel like you do like a little intensity in the bedroom. Let me say that. A little intensity. I don't think this is like bickering, fighting, and shit like that. That's not turn on. But I feel like there is this sense of intensity in the bedroom. Like this, how do I even, just intensity. There's an intensity to it as well, okay? I feel like there is this sense of emotional connection as well, but I feel like it comes after. Like, I feel like it comes after everything that you really get to like emotionally connect with somebody. It's like, it gets really intense, and I feel like you tease the hell out of them until they're just about to burst at the seams. Okay, what turns on my pile number 3? What turns on my pile number 3? Oh, I feel like you get very turned on knowing that you are very good in bed and that other person is very good at bed. Yeah. And I feel like you get turned on knowing how bad your person wants you. I feel like knowing that that you can tease them so easily, that you can turn them on so easily, almost turns you on. Like you can, you don't have to do much. You just have to put in a little effort, and they are ready, and then you're ready. Awesome. Okay, let me know what pile you picked. Let me know if it resonated. I thought this would be fun. I thought this would be a little different. So let me know if it resonated. Let me know what pile you picked. If you would like a chance to win a free reading, comment your name, your birth date, like the video, and subscribe, okay? And I will see you guys in the next one.